That is the Son of God.
He look like he got morals.
Oh. Three, two.
What's the deal, y'all?
What's good?
What up, though?
It's your girl, the Caribbean Chocolate, Juss Navarro.
Good. It's the one that makes my life.
Now somebody hit my music.
I'm contemplating and chasing, handling biz right now. We never waiting and patient, jumping at the crib right now. Put up my label, we make it staying legit right now. Could call the doctor, we operating, they sick, we sit right now.
You already know who is by the sound of my voice. It's Stretch Button 6'9" JT back in this piece once again. You know I couldn't do this alone. You know what I'm saying, Holmes? I got the homie coming through. Some may call him El Jefe. Some may call him Lobos. We call him El Cheech.
Yo, what's going on? And Cheech in La Casa once again. What's poppin'?
Man, brand new whip just hopped in. Listen, it's been a lot going on inside the world of wrestling. A lot of things going on outside world of wrestling. We got a lot to cover. First and foremost, we definitely got to give a shout out to the homie who'll be joining the show a little bit later. Tell you what, we'll hold on to that for now. How about we just go ahead and do this? How about we talk about Halloween Havoc that's coming up this weekend, right? We had WrestleDream last weekend. And on top of that, you also got the injury update on Seth Rollins, a new champion on SmackDown. Yo, it's a lot to cover. It's a lot to talk about. I don't know about you, man. I think we just need to go ahead and get it. Hop right into it. You know what I'm doing. But before you go ahead and do that, make sure you like, follow, subscribe on all of your favorite social media apps, whether that be the Book of Faces, IG, X, Twitter. Catch us on the TikTok. Also, you can catch us on YouTube. And I think we're doing pretty good on YouTube as well. 70,000 views. Thank you to the people that's been tuning in. We appreciate it. On our way to 100,000. On our way to 1,000 subscribers. Y'all make sure y'all do what is good, which is go ahead and hit that follow button. But like I said, we do have a lot to talk about. Cheech, how was your weekend, bro?
Man, it was dope. Got some marshmallows in the pit. You know what I mean? Yeah, we had the projector in the back. I had a little get together with the family. It was, pretty dope.
Oh, you fancy, boy? You got a projector on the wall, like?
No, yeah, one of them joints you can put outside. This last weekend was pretty much the last weekend that was gonna have good weather around this place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't never lied about that. The weather been so bad. I've been afraid to go outside, man. But man,
the pumpkin, painting up the pumpkins and shit.
Yeah, it's spooky season, man. We got a lot coming up, man. But
the Devil's Night.
The Devil's Night, as they say. But let's go ahead and talk about it. Shout out to the people in the chats. What's up, Circle of Debate? We got Ivan in the house, man. What's going on?
Ivan, dímelo, pichón.
The OPC. Make sure you represent. We also got Trail in here from Sports for You Wrestling, as well as Best in the World Podcast.
Right,
Zach reminding us that it's National Boston Cream Pie Day.
Zach is a diabolical human being.
Yes, I love it. But let's go ahead and get this thing started. We're gonna hop into the rumors. We're gonna hop into the news. We're gonna get this thing popping. So let's go ahead and talk about it, man.
Yo,
Listen,
what's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. I'll tell you what's not going on. Is this? We just maybe be looking at a possible, I don't want to say lawsuit. So did you catch David Otunga's review of the whole Andrade situation?
I did not hear
All right.
his part, but I'm somewhat, So what did he say?
All right, so basically he was saying that non-compete clause has been inside those contracts for at least 10 years, right? Or what have you. It was on his contract from 2017, right? Mm-hmm. So that's always been in there, but they finally executed it on someone. I don't know if this is the first person this has happened to, but it's the first person that we know of, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was saying that if Andrade and his lawyer wanted to fight it in court, they would definitely win, right? Mm-hmm. The other thing that he said, maybe WWE is using this as leverage to probably get Edge to return to fight John Cena for his last match. Like, that's the wildest thing that it could be.
Yeah, that's in the wrestling bubble, like we say, you know what I mean? Like fantasy booking on some Chauncey Billups shit, you dumb motherfucker.
Oh man, come on, Chauncey. Everybody getting caught up.
Yeah. What else did he said that that's about it?
I mean, that was pretty much it. Like he was saying, like, if he wanted to fight it, he could basically win it. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. Perhaps this is something else that I heard. I don't know how true it is, but another theory is about using that against them so they could bring him back.
Yo, if they did that got to be the wildest thing ever to be done.
That'll be what? WWE, AEW, WWE, AEW, WWE, AEW. You know what I mean?
This
front and back, front and back.
This man is Rick Rude for real. Like he's this generation's Rick Rude. He's this generation's Jeff Jarrett.
But think about it, bro. That's diabolical, bro. How you gonna keep a man from not working for a whole year, bro? You know he was supposed to wrestle in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, he's supposed to wrestle in Puerto Rico and Mexico.
Yeah, and Primo was took his spot because he couldn't wrestle. He showed face, he apologized. But to me, it's like, bro, what was your lawyer? They didn't read over that, Like, what was up with that?
I think it was probably because, at this point, I'm glad to get a check, basically. Because most of the times when people be signing these contracts, some of them don't read it, not saying that was his case. But a lot of times it's the gamble of, okay, I'm finally here, right? So I'm going to risk whatever it is that I have to risk to get here. And that may be not reading the contract thoroughly or reading the contract, understanding it, and still going for the contract. You know what I'm saying? Because this is everyone's dream job at the end of the day, right? You know what I'm saying? This is where most people strive to get to one day inside this industry. But you do have places like AEW, you have places like TNA, that you can go ahead and make that bill for yourself. But yeah, it's unfortunate that they're holding them from making this money. Like that's wild. Imagine someone telling you, "Hey, you fired and you can't work nowhere else." Like, imagine you worked at Walmart and Walmart said you fired and you can't work for no other retail store. Like, that's your craft, bro.
No, and the thing is, what's Ricochet's wife's name?
Samantha Irvin. She got 2 years on hers.
2 years. 2 years.
Like, that's wild, bro. Like, you really, at this point, you really just stopping people paper, stopping their bread because
it's the monopoly shit.
Yeah, it's monopoly shit, but it's also like it's some gangster shit at the end of the day. Like, when you think about it, that's a real gangster move.
You're trying to control the game, pretty much dictating where whoever goes where. You know,
You know,
that's like with foul.
yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Also, rest in peace, Sir Mo, who passed away this week due to due to health reasons. He actually rumor, we don't know this, but the rumor was that they reached out for WWE for the money for a kidney transplant and they denied them. That's a rumor. I'm not gonna say that, I got 100% confirmation that that happened, but that's what's floating around out there. And if that is the case, that's messed up.
Yeah. But most like I said, now, like what they saying, who's running WWE is people that were in the business. You know what I mean? So TKO probably like, we don't got money for that.
That's probably, I
unless,
mean, if
unless
it
you had a
is,
Legends, right? Unless you had a Legends deal.
I mean, but even with the Legends deal, remember, like just the other week, Kevin Nash was talking about, hey, bro, like, what's going on with my bread? What's going on with my bread?
Yeah, they touching all bases.
Like all the bases, and that's some crazy stuff when you think about it, though. Like, really, really think about that. That they can really stop your paper and not pay you, and if you are, on your deathbed and you need something, they don't even consider to send that to you. Like, if that is the case, I mean, I'm not saying that he made them a lot of money, but that's your talent at the end of the day. Like, even like the NBA, if you're an ex-NBA player, like the NBA still look out some type of way for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get some type of money. But I just thought it was messed up if it is true. Want to send a happy birthday out real quick to Alex Kane, who celebrated his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday again to Maya, aka Kalani Jordan. Happy birthday to Gresh as well. Shout out to Gresh Unleash. But moving on from there, bro, the other thing that I did see was Mustafa Ali's contract is coming up, and it's supposed to be at the end of the year.
Well,
So, what you thinking? Does TNA retain Mustafa? Does he shop around the AEW, or does he end up back in WWE?
nah, man. Like I said, like in my little rant with Mike Santana winning the title, is like they won a title, but then they go on hiatus now. You know what I mean? We probably ain't gonna see TNA on TV for quite some time, but I'm pretty sure it's because they're getting ready to announce a new deal. And what better way to kind of make splashes like that, or is to get that information out? Oh, he might be going somewhere. His contract's up. Next thing you know, boom, in the first show on BET. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? On the channel, wherever they go.
Okay.
You know what I
Oh,
mean? It's going to
I'm
be,
not.
hey, no, I'm saying it just,
No. I'm with you.
it's a little in the obvious, like that, that's something they could use, you know what I mean? He's been put it on. I don't see him with TNA, 'cause I think he could be a main eventer in TNA. You know what I mean? He could go. I don't know if he ever wrestled Slater,
Slater,
but
who?
Leon.
Oh, I think he did.
I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but that would be a good, a good fight. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people counter coming up. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the Inspirations, they're wrestling without a contract right now. So, I don't know. What do you think TNA ends up at?
Man, it's so unpredictable now because you could say one thing and then you got one big company might be merging with the other company, and
That's the other one.
again, Amazon cutting jobs, about to get robots and shit. Type of, um, I don't know, bro. I could see that shit being on fucking Netflix, bro. Like Family, AAA, all this shit. Like, I don't know. They might be. I don't know. I think it's going. They might be end up going to Peacock.
You think so?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I mean, at this point, I'm kind of like whatever. I mean, because okay, we already know about the sale of Warner Brothers HBO. We don't know where that's going to go. They're saying that Netflix may buy it, right? Which somehow pushes AEW out, maybe because of the deal that WWE has with Netflix. I think if that does happen, AEW can land up on Amazon, which is great that they have that relationship there. I think a TNA, I think Peacock is a great choice, but another good choice I could see TNA on either Paramount Plus, or I could see TNA on Tubi, and I wouldn't be mad at it.
Tubi's owned by Fox, so they have that relationship prior.
Exactly.
So it's something that could be, but they do have Evolve right there with the, I don't see as Tubi being for TNA because no disrespect to Tubi, but I think they shooting up. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's gonna be a well-known name because remember another channel I think is A&E.
Yep, A&E as well.
It's cable. You know what I mean? If they get like on some NXT love, WB, like a local channel, man, that's great. Cause bro, let's talk about it. NWA on Roku. You know what I mean? They even got a deal. You know what I mean? They're getting eyes on the product. You know what I mean? We'll be talking about that later. But I don't know. I just see it could be some, one of them streaming services that's popping right now.
Yeah. Speaking of streaming service, HBO Max just went up a whole $2, bro.
Bro,
I got the email.
Oh boy, you better get that hack, bro. Get a student. My daughter, shout out to JG, love you. Bijan Wooster got the student discount. Hey,
listen, somebody, I need a discount of something, bro. Real quick, the other thing inside the rumors of news before we go ahead and hey Nessa La Madrena, how you doing? Miss you, love.
Como una flor.
I missed you yesterday. Miss you this week. I miss you forever. No, but let's see. Other thing that we have is this. Where we at? Swerve, hopeful. This reported by Fightful. He's hopeful to return for winter from his knee surgery. So Swerve been missing, of course. Had knee surgery. So hopefully he does come back, bro. Just for the depth of the roster, just to have some more people on the roster. We already talked about this one. Producers from the matches, real quick. Cole Cabana produced Bro Dito versus Okada and Takeshita, and Dean Malenko produced Mox versus Darby Allin along with Chris Hero. All right, that's it for the rumors and news. There's so much that we could have talked about. I don't know, a boatload of stuff. Maybe TJP back at WWE. We could have talked about that, but we'll get on that to another episode. Let's go ahead and get into this past Friday. Dragunov returns. Open challenge.
Boom.
Walks out U.S. champ, bro.
Yes,
Were
sir.
you expecting that?
Not at all, because it was a swerve, bro. Right? You had it was supposed to be the Miss, right?
Hmm.
And we got the interruption, so that was kind of dope because I wasn't expecting that. And to be honest, that was the last person on your head thinking that it might be coming out. My man came out looking brolic though.
I'm telling you, I ain't never seen nobody so beefy pause in a minute. When I tell you, Big Homie was out there like, you gonna eat your cornbread type, like he was swole, like he had just got out the joint, swole. But he was real brolic, swoller than Sammy. Sammy dropped the title. It was said that it was Sammy's suggestion to drop the title. How you feel about that?
I mean, he was doing a good job with the U.S. champ, with the challenges and shit. That was something to look forward every episode because he could go. So somewhat sudden, I didn't expect him to drop it. I would say this soon, but he had a good run. I guess he don't need the strap.
No, but I think this is what the mid card title is really supposed to be. Like I was tuned in to Public Enemies earlier. Shout out to Public Enemies, and I threw in the comments, right? Like I think honestly for the mid card titles, that's the route we got to go. We got to go the route of doing an open challenge, or not even open challenge per se on both shows, but something to speed up the process of creating new stars.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because
any given Sunday, any given Thursday, Monday, you know what I mean? Like you can't miss it because it could happen.
Basically, bro, and we've been preaching that. We've been preaching that like for months. Like with these mid card titles, they will be so much better. And we said the same thing about the main titles. They will be so much better and so much interest into them if we had the unexpectation of someone dropping the title, because we're so conditioned over the past 5 years. Thank you, Roman Reigns. We acknowledge you, Tribal Chief, for giving us long title reigns. And that ruined the game.
You think
it ruined the game? Bro, it ruined the game. Think about it. Okay, take yourself back to the 90s. Take yourself back to Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression. Take yourself back over there. Those two eras. How many stars were made during that time in every single title division? Think about it. You had D'Lo Brown. Happy birthday to D'Lo. You had D'Lo Brown, European IC champion, Jeff Jarrett. Okay, this is just the mid card, and I'm running down just a few of them. Okay, you even had Eddie Guerrero, Jericho, IC champ, right? The Rock, Triple H, Goldust, rating mid card stars, right? You get to the heavyweight championship, right? And this is both brands: Triple H, The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Kane, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, Booker T. Okay, we can keep going on. Dave Bautista, Randy Orton. You
But that right there, go ahead, finish your thought.
You literally set up the company for success by creating more stars. Okay, don't get me wrong. Were some people left out of the bubble during that time from that creativity of going upwards? Yes. But at the same time, how many people were created during that time? You look over the past 5 years, what we got?
Well, who's
besides Cody?
I don't. That's the thing. When you mention all the people, that's the depth that they had back in the day. And
look at this roster right now.
No, on paper. Remember how many houses they doing? How many you know what I mean? They're not wrestling like they were doing back in the day. They were polished. You know, they will go, you know, wrestle all over Nebraska and Idaho, everywhere until you get that match on a pay-per-view. They don't have that now. So they had to put the strap on old boy to fucking carry the fucking company because nobody else could show up. Every time you put the strap on Seth Rollins, he get hurt. Who else is there? You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, but stars that could carry the belt. There was none during that time, and right now there were nobody there. Who?
Okay. Who? You know how many stars they could have created?
No,
how many people that didn't get that?
Created, but that's the thing. They
Dolph Ziggler.
They could have done a lot of things, but they didn't. But that it's not on Roman. It just, I guess they, you know what I mean. They didn't have it, to be honest.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. So that's what we saying now. What's going on, Crazy T, man? How's what's going on, McQueen? You better recognize, so you already know. My neck's still messed up right now from doing that, man. My neck's still messed up. Thank you, D-Lo. Bro, that the death that they had back then could be equally stated to right now. You got international stars at this point. Shinsuke Nakamura could have been a world heavyweight champion. Okay. You also have inside that death, you had guys like Bobby Roode before he got hurt. You had guys.
Why?
Okay, but they had the time before the man got. They had plenty of time before Bobby Roode got hurt, bro. Plenty. Same thing with a Nakamura. The same thing with an LA Knight. Over these past 3 years, he could have had the title around his waist.
Not ready.
What you mean he ain't ready? He over.
He's over, but come on, man. The bell rings. You know what I mean? Like he's not polished up, bro. It's the same thing. Like, what you mean? Like, of course I have seen him, but I'm saying like at the time, you know what I mean? Like at the time, he wasn't that dude. You know what I mean? Like if you think about it right now, Jey Uso, he's getting his lick back. If you think about it, all this bloodline shit, one of the main characters is Jey Uso. He still continue the bloodline story, you know, and he's gonna be champion again, but he's gonna be little Roman again in the sense of, bro, we got a glimpse of what happened.
So you mean to tell me he about to be little Romeo, basically?
I mean, that's what they're gonna call him. That's what they're gonna call him. But
so we got Tribal Chief 2, OTC 1, OTC 2. Basically.
I think so because it's full circle, bro. That's how it started. He was the one getting bullied. Now he's gonna be the bully.
That's usually how I go, right?
Word.
That's usually how I go. Yo, shout out to the people inside the chat.
Okay.
Shout out to the people on IG. Shout out to the chat on here on YouTube. Look, thank you, T. He ready. My man's
got one boat. You got one boat.
All it takes is one. Excuse me. All it takes is one. But I don't know, man. Like I said, those mid-card titles, all those titles need to be on a wild wish factor. I wish you would miss a SmackDown. I wish you would miss a Monday Night Raw. You know another thing they need to bring back? Put in all the titles on the card to be defended. And even, I mean, it's not going to be all of them because they got too many titles right now, right? But I would say, like, you know, at least if you're going to have those 5 matches, have them all be title matches. Makes it interesting. Okay, but that happened on SmackDown. MFTs showed up again. Cleared house. Cleared house of Dragunov. Cleared house of Sammy. Showing that they run SmackDown. Wyatt Six show up. What's going on with that? What you think gonna happen? Are we gonna get William Regal coming out there saying War Games?
Bro, Survivor Series down the, you know, I mean, the corner. What better way to kind of bring some of that nostalgia and just, put some stables, bro. Take note from AEW, bro. How many tag teams they had on Dream? You know what I mean? Multiple wrestlers. You know, like, why not, man? Like, I love the Survivor Series 5-on-5s. You know, and it's only right. You know what I mean? I don't know what they gonna fight for. You know, but they could do some magic, man. If they let them cook, you know what I mean? Yeah, 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series match. Why not? Fuck it.
I mean, I'm cool with that, but who gonna be the fifth person?
For who?
For the Wyatt.
Okay, we got Casey.
Mm-hmm. Dexter.
Red.
We got Red, Big Red, Rowan.
Big Red.
Dallas.
Bo Dallas.
And Nikki. So something's gonna have to give. Either the Wyatt Six get another recruit that's a guy, or the MFTs get a recruit that's a girl.
Ooh. One of them twins? Them Tongan twins?
Bro, I don't even know what's going on with that. I was really hoping that they would have executed finding a way to make that happen. Not to say that it hasn't happened, but that would be cool. Or
hell yeah, they could pull a Earl Hebner fucking Bella twins joint, you know what I mean?
Bella twins, one of them roll underneath the ring, come back out. What about Nia Jax?
Ooh, I'll take it.
You know what I'm saying? I think Nia Jax will be a dope option to go inside that. It's not like she got a lot going on right now, storyline wise, besides chasing the title, right? Other than that, ain't much going on. So what if we go that route and we bring Nia Jax to the MFTs, or they call up the girl from LFG?
Oh, okay.
Call her up, like, you know, it's a lot of ways you can go with that. But those were like the kicking points on SmackDown. Jacob Fatu got jumped.
Yeah, what's going on with that, man? The storyline, you know, like how they could go. Did Cody do it to avoid fighting him? Whatever. But I hope it's nothing serious, man, because Jacob is that dude.
Well, no, Jacob got basically written off TV because he's getting a bunch of dental work done. And that dental work gonna have him out for like a minute. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm thinking what I'm thinking is, what the dental work is, I'm thinking it's either extractions or they may be doing some porcelain veneers or something like that. Or maybe getting dentures. I don't know.
Yeah, he getting the Roman treatment.
Getting the Roman treatment.
Remember when he came back out?
Bro, he came back out, man. Those things look like Motel 6 soap. Like all across his mouth. Big blocks. Big blocky. He had that Jim Carrey mask smile. Them damn teeth were so big. They had to take him back to shave him down, bro. I don't know, but I hope it's not serious, bro. I mean, it's not really that big moments. We can move on from there. Let's get into WrestleDream real quick, since that happened this past Sunday. Shout out to the new Ashe Tag Team Champions, TME, the main event. First Tag Team Champions of Ashe, man. Salute.
That's what's up.
let's go ahead and go into what was it?
Dream
WrestleDream. Let's get to it.
away.
All right, we got to get into this slide real quick. I can't even access this shit. I'm about to hit the slides, buddy.
All right. Well, we don't got the slide for that one, but they did start it. How do you like that? A pay-per-view starting while the match.
I hated it. I'm not gonna hold you. It took me back to WCW Nitro when Bam Bam Bigelow was in the ring and the damn pyro went off. Like, okay, maybe because the moment's already happened for me, right? Now, this was something, if I'm a new wrestling fan and I've never seen that happen, mind blown. But because I have the stigma of that being a mistake in the past, it's always going to be inside my mind that wasn't supposed to happen, basically. But I mean, it's cool, I guess. I mean, AEW's finding different ways to be different. That's one thing I can say about them.
Yeah, definitely.
What about you?
Definitely. Yeah, it was kind of like, what the fuck? Kind of like laughing. You know what I mean? Oh, they fucked up. Who knows? They meant it to be that way, but that was a hard-hitting match, you know, to start. They getting a lot of shine. Steve Bailey and the other dude, I forgot his name. What's his name? Speed.
Who's that?
The other guy from Speedball Bailey and
Jet. Talking about Jet Fly himself. Knight.
yeah,
Kevin Knight.
Kevin Knight, man. Yeah, that was a hell of a match, man.
No, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I think at first I didn't like the pairing of them as a tag team. Just did not. I kind of felt like they both needed to be on their own. But you know what this tag team reminds me of?
Who?
Like Axiom, right? Fraxium, right? Frazier and Axiom. Two people that you did not want to see together, but when they work together, they look good. Basically, not saying like the styles or anything, but it was just something that I did not want initially. Now I'm like, all right, I could dig this shit. I'm with it.
No, they it's like also Javon Evans and Slater, you know what I mean? But they look so much alike. You know, it's like, you know, the melanin version of the Hardys and shit.
Basically. I think that was a good way to start it off. I mean, you start off high pace, right? I mean, you start the match that opens the show controls the pace of the show, basically.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I guess you know, the match though, you know, it was a banger, you know, but then the second match, it was Tekla versus Jamie Hayter, the redhead. What do you thought about that match?
That was the one for me. I'm gonna tell you why.
Cool.
Tekla, I'm hooked, bro.
What?
She got me. Yeah, she got me in the chokehold.
Okay.
She got me in the chokehold. Presentation, wrestling ability, the whole nine. I'm cooked. I am cooked. I've never wanted cream in my coffee so bad. Yeah, her right there. She gonna be big in AEW. She gonna be big. What about you?
I don't know. I haven't really been following much about whatever they had going, them two, you know. But they gave him some minutes, you know. They did what they did. So is Jamie Hayter? She don't got a title, right?
No.
No. Okay. Was she a champion? It kind of sucked because she was on fire at one point, and you know, got hurt or something like that. You know.
Yo, shout out to my twin from another mother, man. Got the homie Jermaine every inside the house, man. Representing, of course, Sucio Sports, Gresh Unleash, Black Wrestling Podcast, Sucio brand, period. Shout out to the homie. Hey, what you got, a soundboard over there? You done stepped the game up.
Oh, man, I gotta keep up with y'all niggas.
Man, so I'm trying to get like you. When I grow up, my soundboard went out. But see, he said definitely he with it. Cafe Ella, listen, is that French? Oui.
Yeah.
That's French, man. No. Get down. Every time I hear that, the first thing I think of is Trick Daddy, take it to the house. Bro.
Down. Oh, that one. Oh,
that
my
one
bad.
That one in the clips.
Okay.
Both of those, man. No, I think honestly, right. The way they started off WrestleDream with those two matches, it kept the pace.
Yeah.
And I was wondering when they was gonna let Tekla spread her wings, because they automatically threw her in a faction. Like right on top. So we really didn't get like a lot coming out of it.
Yeah. I think they're there, so they seem like they're gonna be in the main event scene, But yeah, like the match that followed that one, the match that followed that one was the Young Bucks, the Broke Boys, the Young Bucks versus
Broke Bucks, man. They got a gambling problem though.
Jurassic Park, bro. Talking about gambling comes from Japan Strong Style.
Stardom.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I know we don't want to dip in there, but fucking Sean C. Phillips, what the fuck, dude? That's wild. You're a head coach and you get caught like this, bro. I can't wait for the movie.
The movie gonna be awesome. Who plays
Awesome.
Who plays Chauncey Billups?
Who will play Billups?
Kev on stage.
Or
Tony Baker gotta play Chauncey Billups. One of those two, bro. Like that, just someone new. Usually we always get the usual, Michael B. Jordan or Jonathan Majors. No, put some new faces in there.
Give me Tyson Beckford.
Tyson Beckford is Chauncey Billups.
He bald headed. Or Tyrese, nigga. He give me a good cry.
Tyrese and everything, bro.
But what that match? Them kids went in, man. The Young Bucks, they gonna do what they do. I was surprised that actually Jurassic Park came out with a win. What about you?
Well, Jurassic Express, bro. Jurassic Park. Of course, I wasn't surprised by it because they just put them back together. Of course, they want that feel good moment. They playing the song, so you got the crowd and all that into it. So, of course, you want to send the crowd home happy. Right now, the Bucks are on the losing tour, so I wasn't expecting nothing different, man. Oh, another match we got to touch on is we got to touch on FTR. I'm sorry, not that one.
Yeah. Oh, this one. I know which one you're talking about.
That one, the Man versus the Hurt Syndicate.
Yo, whoever did this graphic, why we gonna do my man MVP like that, bro? He look like he holding a fart.
Like, what you mean? What you mean you ran out of a cognac? What you mean you got no?
You don't got no Japanese cognac.
Well, what you mean you ran out of sake? You know what I'm saying? Like,
my light-skinned brother on the corner right there, looking like Tate.
No, but this match slapped,
Real
man.
match.
Shout out to Khan, bro. Shout out to the Gates of Agony, period, man.
Yeah, no,
Khan
but
told,
Khan on some real shit, giving him his flowers, cause bro, my man look like $1,000,000, bro.
and think about it. He started out with
Who's
Shane Taylor
Shane?
Promotion. Yeah, Shane
Yeah.
Taylor Promotions.
Word.
No, they look good in that match. They gave him about maybe almost 14 minutes for that match, but they look good. It was their basically, their get back from them winning at the previous pay-per-view. Hurts that it came out on top. I didn't expect anything different, bro. It was that time anyways. The next match, Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe. That was a banger.
They ran it back. They've been in the ring before.
It's number 5, bro.
Look at that. Mark Briscoe don't get enough, credit for his talent to his, his gimmick, but he could go, bro. He could put people over, and Kyle Fletcher, bro, man. Of course, it's like everything. Oh man, once he makes the WWE, he'll be fine. Whatever. They show him the ropes, but he's learning on the job, and they put him with, with good dancing partners. Let's say, you know what I mean. So, shout out to Kyle on the win.
For sure, man. What else we got here?
Look here. What up, Devin?
Devin, the Tribal Chief, man. Hey, he actually has his prediction titles up for grabs, bro. His prediction title, his prediction title is up for grabs. So if y'all think y'all can beat Devin, the Tribal Chief, in the predictions, he putting that predictions title on the line. Make sure you can follow him for that Halloween Havoc. Matter of fact, drop your predictions. Matter of fact, we're gonna drop our predictions, Devin. And if we win, send that belt over here to Marcel Knights. How about that? How about that, my guy?
Sir. It's Devil's Night.
It's Devil's Night. We on demon time. No. But speaking of, man, let's move on. Not move on. I just want to touch on Mark Briscoe real quick. Pause. I agree with you. And I agree with Devin. Match of the night. Mark Briscoe, I think because he was basically overshadowed because of his brother, right? And rest in peace, Jay Briscoe. But he was overshadowed even in ROH, right? Overshadowed, it's kind of like the Matt and Jeff Hardy effect. Like both brothers are equally good, but one just has something more going, right?
Is it the Marty Jannetty effect?
The Marty Jannetty effect almost, right? But you look at Mark Briscoe, he's just as good. But because his brother was so much above him in the spotlight, now it's kind of like climbing to get to that level. Because I think, personally, you could put a title around Mark Briscoe. They've already done it with the ROH Championship, right? But I think he can be the TNT champion. I even think he could be the AEW World Champion. That's just my opinion.
Oh yeah.
You ain't got to have a pretty face all the time to be the champion. Have you seen some of the champions of the past in NWA? Well, a lot of good looking. Some of them was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's move on to Chris Statlander versus Timeless Tony Storm.
Timeless. I don't know, man. I think she got her number, bro. Chris Statlander got Tony Storm number, man. What you think?
I think this was a good way to push Tony Storm off into the tag team championship division. Right, because you already want to have people that's established in there that's had championship pedigree inside that tournament. I think it was good that she put her over because technically she didn't pin her the first time when she lost the title. Now getting that pin was a stamp of approval. Okay, Chris is here to stay. She's serious. Even Mercedes didn't beat Tony. Think about that.
Exactly. So that's the stage that you think they setting for having that match, Monet finally getting that belt.
I think so. I mean, obviously, they're definitely setting that stage. If you know, if y'all caught Dynamite, and if you caught the end of WrestleDream, the stage is already set. Stage already set, bro. They just wait on us to come up. That's all that is. But Chris comes out on top. Another easy win.
It's
for the good guys. Then we get to a surprise match, and this was done directly right after Chris won her title. Mercedes Moné did a pop-up. Mind you, she just won. I mean, she had just won in Mexico and retained her title in CMLL.
You see how she came out?
Dressed as Selena? Bro, classic. That's my shit. Anything for Selena. That's my movie.
Yeah.
No, man. Oh, you see they dropping the documentary on Netflix too, right?
I did see that. Yes, I did see that. And I'll be tuning in.
Man, that's my shit, bro. Listen. Y'all would see me driving bumpers of Selena. You never know what's gonna come out of my tape deck. But her dress up as Selena was classic. She shows up, the WrestleDream, ends up going up against Mina for the ROH interim TV championship. Because remember, Red Velvet is hurt. So this is the interim championship. Making her 11 belts Monet. At that point in time, she had won her 11th championship, thus beating out Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah, but the thing is, also a lot of people don't give the guy the respect because the Ultimo Dragon. Don't get me wrong, he did his thing, but he didn't win all them belts one by one. He beat the Great Sasuke, for all 8 belts. So, to be honest, Monet accomplishments are way bigger than what Ultimate Dragon did.
In this day and age, I'll get that to you. For number one, she's doing it in the women's division.
Give her a hand, bro. Give her a hand.
No, she definitely deserves that, bro. She definitely deserves it. She's been working hard. And then a lot of people are so nearsighted that they don't see the bigger picture, right? Oh, she's winning titles that don't matter from places that we don't know about, and she's holding the titles hostage. Do you not know that by her winning the titles at these indie promotions and smaller promotions, and you look at the CMLLs and the Rev Pros and all that, and the New Japans, you look at all these titles that she's won. She's not only helped those companies get more revenue, putting over the wrestler that she ended up pinning for the title, because now that's a notch on their resume, right? Hey, I wrestled Mercedes Moné. I might have took an L, but I wrestled Mercedes Moné. But she's putting over a lot of companies. A lot of people are nearsighted. It's like, I say at this point, shit, put 30 belts on Moné.
But I got a question for you though.
What's up?
So how would she do to put over the company? the best way will be for her to go back and drop the belt to one of their people, right?
Right. And she's gonna have to eventually do that.
Because
That's
let's say this scenario, what about if Chris Stanlander beats her for all them belts? Is that gonna be meaningful? You know what I'm saying? Like the Stanlander is gonna have the belt, and she's gonna defend them, or she's gonna go back like, "Yo, I'm not from right here," blah blah blah, and gives them back, and that's the way. Because imagine how the fuck is Homegirl's gonna lose all them belts?
yeah, I mean, she got a big schedule, right? She's always traveling independence, right?
Bro, all flavors, bro. She doing Mexico style, like bro, all flavors, all different styles. So like she's putting in work, Mercedes Monet. You know what I mean? To me, she will her game will benefit more if she had somebody to pretty much hold the stick for her.
Pause.
Big pause, bro. Um, I like the whole analogy, far as having someone hold the. Hold on, wait. You said someone should hold all her belts. One person?
No.
Oh, the microphone.
The microphone, like speak for her.
Hold on. Do that again.
No.
Pause.
No, but no, that would be dope if she had a spokesperson, because when you got 11 belts, 12 belts, because she actually won another belt. She won another belt just recently. 12 belts, Monet. She just won one, I think was Monday or Tuesday. So now she has 12 belts. But when you had that many titles, you don't even need to speak. The same way that she'll need to carry her titles to the ring and have people carrying the titles, she should have a spokesperson. So I agree with you. I agree with you on that, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, some Mercedes Monet goes on tops.
Yeah, she goes on top. Then we get Brodito versus Okada and Takesha.
Wow. Bing bong. Straight fire.
This match, and then Okada basically
doing the Macarena.
Doing the Macarena with the middle fingers, and then purposely taking out Takesha, who's, by the way, the new New Japan IWGP champion.
Bro, it looks great on him, bro.
It does.
He looks like money.
It does, man. He looks good, bro. He looks good with that title. So not only do we get Brodito going over, but we also get further seeds planted into this potential explosion that's going to happen. Somebody going to have to go. Both of them can't be in the family. I mean, this is like Lee and Lee's brother in Rush Hour 3. like they just don't like each other, bro. They don't like each other whatsoever. Which is totally two different comparisons, because the brother was Japanese and Lee was Chinese. But anywho, I don't know. I think that at the end of the day, Brodito may have a longer run with those titles than I thought. I thought it was going to be a short-term thing, but this looks like it's going to be long-term for them, bro.
I don't know, man. There's some other tag team, because that's the thing, like, you expect for a tag team to be two people with kind of matching outfits and shit, brothers perhaps. I hope they lost the title. I would have had love if they would have won, because remember back in the day, WWE used to do that a lot. They would put Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold tag team titles, but they didn't get along. So it's like that chemistry is there. Like, I'll show you I'm better than you. You feel me? But I think they dropped the ball on that, because they could have built more with them having the two belts and whatever issues that they have internally, in the Callis family. you know. So
It's a lot of issues going on there in the Callis family, bro.
and Okada took the pin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You took the pin, bro. So I don't know. Moving on from there, the next match that we had on the card was Hangman Adam Page versus Samoa Joe, AEW Championship, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000 wow. I was pissed off. I really thought Samoa Joe was gonna win, but the end of the match definitely made up for it. Seeing the ops turn heel,
The who?
the ops they turn heel.
Mm.
So Samoa Joe, Hobbs, they turn heel, bro.
So he took the L, you know what I mean, and like he's a sore loser.
Basically,
Okay. So what now? I mean, don't get me wrong. Hobbs, heel, twice on Sunday.
I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
Match was pretty good. They gave it about 20 minutes. This was a very long card, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you know what it is, you know what I mean? But yeah, so you was I'm like you, I wouldn't have mine if Samoa Joe would have won.
No, that's the thing. I'm a big fan on short title reigns. That's just me. I don't need you to be champion forever, right?
Forever, ever?
Yeah, I don't need you to be champion forever.
Oh, you got a cameo? You got a run-in?
Yeah, it's just my baby.
Okay, let's keep running, man. So we could get this done, right?
Darby Allin versus John Moxley. Oh, the
Get over?
outrage. The outrage.
Oh my
horror.
god, bro!
The horror.
At what time did this match go on? If you have your kids watching this type of shit after midnight, you should be punching your face because you should have them kids sleeping.
Yeah,
And that's on you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what Sarah Stock was saying. I get it. But once again, as a parent, like you said, that's really on you. That's on you on how you
if you
parent.
order it, yeah. If you order it, you know, you obviously letting him watch it, you know. And then again, it's past midnight, bro. Whose kid's gonna be up unless
You got
your parents let
you
them?
got school the next morning, bro. Like,
Well,
you
no,
shouldn't be
no, it was a Saturday. It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday. But you got school. You got school either way coming up, right? But even if, right, you're looking at that, once again, parenting one-on-one. But then again, I get the point. You can't say that you family friendly and family friendly prices, and then you advertising someone basically getting drowned inside of a fish tank. You know what I'm saying? But if this is the straw that broke the camel's back, this man tried to light him on fire with a torch, try to throw a Molotov cocktail. Like, we can go on and on. We can go on and on the stuff that.
When you saw the fish tank, didn't you think about piranha?
No, I'm gonna tell you what movie I thought about. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one. When it stuck Donatello's head inside the fish tank, he came back up, he spit the water inside the foot face. That's what I thought about. But yeah, so I mean that type of stuff, bro. It's like, once again, as parents, no, that's on you. That's on you at the end of the day. For the people that are on the Twitter trying to come in on the Marshall Mics, it ain't gonna work. We're not gonna see it. Come join the YouTube. Elon's still messing with me. I don't know what I did, but we got to get that together. I don't know, bro. I think that the match was supposed to be exactly what it was. I mean, it's an I quit match. So, you know, it's supposed to be brutal. It's not supposed to be cupcake, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But you know, if you didn't like it,
Tough break, nigga.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's on you.
It's like that, and that's the way it is.
You watched it. You ordered it, bro. This is you. But if you're gonna give this overall grade, what are you grading WrestleDream?
Look at Marina Shafir, man. I don't know. Marina Shafir is gonna be the new leader. John Moxley going face. What's going on? I don't know. Oh, bro, we forgot. We got some a fucking cameo, bro.
We got Sting. Old man
Wow.
Sting.
Bro, I dig it because the first thing I think is about, comics, Old Man Logan. It's like, bro, they got something. Because you with a bat, old motherfucker that pops up from behind, not so much you, but another human being, he could take care of him. You know what I mean? Because he's from the back or whatever. But pause. But jeez, I wasn't expecting it. It looked dope, bro. I can't wait for a fucking action figure.
Yeah, man. Old man Sting coming to a store near you.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
believe he's having his last match. I mean, not match.
Autograph signing.
Autograph signing in paint. So they say. So I guess that's the way they branded it. So
Yeah, the Hardy's supposed to be there too.
yeah, I peeped that, man. Shout out to them, man. So good stuff.
Yeah, man, that was good stuff. But you know, if you are one of those people that's still arguing about this match and it's Thursday right now, put down your Twitter fans. Okay, put them down.
Yeah,
It's not that deep.
Man.
It's wrestling. Okay, it's
so
wrestling.
let's go, man. It's Halloween. It's coming up, right? So
Yeah, spooky season.
let's get to it. Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc. Let's go. So we had a few matches that got announced on us at the last minute.
Yeah. I
Last
think
minute,
the first one they got announced was this one, right?
yeah. So Ethan Page versus Dr. Wagner, El Helio Jr.
El hijo del Wagner Jr.
There we go. And the Day of a Dead match. So, if you don't know what Day of the Dead is, think of the movie Coco. Think of the movie Coco. That's the Day of the Dead. So it's gonna be all sorts of.
What up, Kev?
Shout out to my favorite podcaster, Kev the Postman, man. Appreciate you, Kev, man. Day of the Dead match. We got the North American Championship on the line. Are they putting the Latin American Championship, the Latin American the Latin Heritage Championship on the line?
What do you mean the heritage?
I'm sorry,
the
Latin American Championship.
Oh, you're talking about the AAA one?
Yeah, they putting both of them on the line.
I don't know. Good question. I mean, I don't think so. I don't even think it's for any belts, right?
No, it is for the North American Championship.
Yeah, I think it's for the North American, but I don't think the Latin is. It should be. It would have been dope, bro. My man will have the whole fucking North American, South America on lock.
Okay, how you know?
I don't know. I used to watch the Animaniacs. You know what I mean?
That's the way we learn geography.
Geography, you feel me?
But who you got winning?
Well, I'm gonna go with the Homer, bro. I'm gonna go with Ethan Page, bro. My man is doing money moves, and bro, it's a matter of time till you see him on SmackDown.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Triple A takes a win. I think the homie Ethan Page is gonna hold on this title for a little minute. I like it. Moving on to the next one.
Well, let's stay with the AAA theme. Um, so we got the young studs, right, in the ring, talking about, yo, we face each other. We know what we could do. Imagine if we come together like fucking Voltron, bro. We anybody could get it, right? And next thing you know, you get La Parca, bro. La Parca in WWE and Mr. Iguana con la Yesca. I'm not gonna lie, I'll pop. What about you?
I popped too. I would have popped even harder if they actually let him come out the Thriller, but we know that that's too much money, and the Jacksons want their money in Benjamins. Okay, they're gonna get all their money. No, I pop, bro. That's big. That's big, especially for AAA. That's huge.
Yes, that's amazing, bro. This might be match of the night. You know what I mean? Just
Might.
with the crowd interaction. You know, they're in the desert, right? And out in Arizona. That one is kind of sketchy, but I'm gonna go. I think AAA is gonna go. You know, split that night, and I'm gonna go with Mr. Iguana and La Parca, because there's some type of dissension between Slater and
Well,
and
yeah, you got to
OG.
think about it. They never got a determinate winner, right? Dark State came and messed up the whole entire rest of the match. So I think Javon Evans is gonna be the one to turn.
Ooh, okay, I like that. But yeah, I got Mr. Iguana and La Yesca. What about you?
Oh yeah, I'm going with Triple A, but
Okay.
Javon Evans is gonna be the one to turn though.
Okay, nice. I like that. But staying nice segue. Dark State against Deletion. Did you catch that episode of NXT when
Yes, I did, bro. Lake of Reincarnation.
oh my god. Yeah, the State of Dark.
We are back.
You see the kids, they're all grown. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Benjamin is popping, Revy. It was like, man, I miss this shit. Remember when Broken was everything? Wonderful, yeah.
Bro, Matt Hardy had people talking like that for like a few years, bro. I caught myself doing that. Yeah, bro, my text tone is still Matt Hardy's WWE theme song as Woken Matt Hardy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That was horrible, but it seems like they're gonna.
That bad.
No, I mean it wasn't the original shit. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here.
No, this shit definitely the one.
They're about to cook.
And this is the first time in WWE that they've been named the Broken Hardys.
Yes. So are we gonna see Jeff Hardy's alter ego?
What, Willow? I mean,
I remind you on WWE. Once you put the stamp, it's different.
So I don't think it's not a regular match, right? It's like it's final ultimate deletion or something like that.
Yeah, tripping on mushrooms, B.
So I think that okay, it's a broken rules match, is what it is. So at one point I thought it was going down at the Hardy compound, but it's not. So since it is a broken rules match, the W goes to the Hardys. Dark State ain't touching them titles.
Nah, they need it because, mind you, TNA's on hiatus. So what better way to keep the face, you know what I mean, TNA than the Hardys?
No, I'm with it. Get the Hardys. The Hardys gonna get that one. That's an easy layup.
Easy layup.
What you got?
All right. Man, let's go with this one should be a banger, you know.
Yeah. So how this one came about? Soruka got hurt. SmackDown. She had to relinquish the title, but she basically gave it to Zarya to defend. I ain't never seen nothing like that happen.
Bro, Saria just said there's nothing given. You know, you earn it. Next thing you know, they give you the belt. Like, what the fuck? Or give you the match. You know, like
Yeah, they just gave it to her, bro. Like, here you go. And now she's interjected in the title match. But for me, honestly, I just would have been more happier if they just said, "Hey, North American Championship on the line for the vacant title. Want to put Zarya inside the match versus just giving her the title." You know what I'm saying?
exactly. To me, that's the best way you could go. Like somebody's about to give up the belt, they can't a tournament, bro, or one of them battle royals. Fuck it, they did it with the TNA title. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
The
did it.
woman shit.
They definitely did that, bro. But I don't know, man. Who you got winning? You got Blake Monroe or you got Zarya?
Man, the way they were presenting Saria, like she on some like second coming of fucking China and shit. Brick House from NWA, but I don't know. I think she got the paint, but it's nothing about her that even makes me like, oh shit, hold on, Jordan Grace. You know what I mean? Red Hulk type of shit. Nah, I think Blake Monroe um is gonna take the belt.
See, I like Zarya. Zarya can go.
I know she could go, but I haven't seen much of that. Have you?
I mean, when she's in the match by herself, or when she's not doing the whole tag gimmick, yeah, she can go. I like Zarya to actually retain because I didn't see Sol Ruka dropping the belt to Blake. I seen a lot of talk, versus planting seeds for a potential feud between those two. But I think it gets sweeter if Zarya keeps the title, and then when Sol Ruka tries to come back, she's like, "I'm not giving you the title. You gotta beat me for the title." So I got Zarya. Let's go on to the next one. All right, we got Tatum Paxley versus JC Jane. Okay. Now this one looks pretty interesting, right? You got JC Jane on the other hand, people that thought she would never be in this position. She's been holding down the NXT Championship. She actually held the TNA Knockout Championship. You got Tatum Paxley, a person that people feel that should be NXT champion. I think Tatum Paxley does win this, and I think that JC Jane has someone turn on her.
I don't know, because that's the expectation that she's gonna lose every match that she had ever since she won the title. She had lost the match, right? And she still got it. I really don't see nothing in her, like character wise. But they put the belt on her for a reason.
Shawn Michaels like her.
Oh, obviously, she got high hopes for her. But like he says, short change, it'd be cool, I don't know. It might be some discussion in the calling, her winning or whatever. I'll shout it. I'll shouting everybody else. So I don't know, but I must say she's gonna retain.
Okay. Let's go on to the
Main event.
Main event. We got Ricky Starks, who cut a hell of a promo on Tuesday.
Yes.
Basically saying, I'm the man. This is my NXT now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go through me. You wish you had my drip. If you was on the indies, you would have folded like the clothes you got on. I was like, bars, right? So if Trick Williams wins this match, bro, I'm cutting off my locks on the next show.
No way. Hold on, wait. Say that again.
If Trick Williams somehow wins this match, I will cut off my hair live on next week's show.
Whoa, man.
Because there's no reason why you put the title on Ricky Starks just to have him drop it to Trick the next week.
No,
or the next PLE. No, so I got Ricky Starks.
Very well. Okay.
No,
I got Ricky. Who you got, man?
No, I'm gonna go with Ricky. We gotta go with Ricky. Ricky Starks, bro. Like, we know about dude. I don't know. The first time me personally saw him was in NWA. And it was like, oh shit, who's this little motherfucker? He was fired. Then the pandemic happened. Then I remember Busted Open was having people on Mondays just to independent, just to call, just to pretty much put their shit out there. And he was one of them calls, man. And it was like, yo, that dude is that dude. Next thing you know, got that match with Cody. Ever since, I've been a fan. So I'm glad that he's at where he letting, not just paying him just to stay home. He's actually putting in work. So, yeah, we go with Ricky.
Yeah, I got that going now. Real quick, that was a prediction for Halloween Havoc. Let's go ahead and move on to what happened on Monday Night Raw. So it was determined Seth Rollins is hurt. Of course, Braun Breaker comes out with the title. Adam Pearce has to beg him to give the title over. He gives the title to Paul Heyman, who gives the title to Adam Pearce. We get a battle royal announced last night for the number one contender who's going to be facing CM Punk at Saturday night's main event. That's a mouthful, bro. That is a mouthful. So this is what we end up getting. Those are all the people that were in it. You know what I'm saying? Rusev also had one half of War Machine, Austin Theory, Kofi, Dominic, basically
Austin Theory?
I'm sorry, not Austin Theory.
What the fuck? Where?
Grayson Waller, my bad. Grayson Waller, Finn Balor, JD Madonna, Tozawa, Otis. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. El Grande Americano, Penta, Jey Uso, Jimmy, LA Knight, Bronson Reed, and we also had Braun Breaker, who were excluded from the Battle Royal, AJ Styles, and of course, we also had Dragon League. Obviously, Jey Uso ends up winning the Battle Royal, and people were upset about it online. 79,000 dislikes and counting from that clip on YouTube. Rumor is that Jey Uso is supposed to beat CM Punk at Saturday night's main event, bro. That's the rumor.
That's gonna be in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's see. Would have had mine, let's say AJ Styles to be on the run. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That Jey Uso, circle of life stories coming back. You know what I mean? So the bloodline run the business. You know what I mean?
But Jey Uso coming out eating with babies.
Yo, you see that? That was cute.
Yeah, the baby was like, "Who the fuck is this motherfucker?" It's like, he's like, "Eat, baby, eat, baby." The baby just looking like, Try to get the baby high five.
Put me down, sucker.
I know. Jay Uso was looking at that baby afterwards.
What do you say fuck me for?
No, but yeah, Jay Uso wins. Jay Uso, CM Punk. A lot of people were thinking, hey, why not throw LA Knight in that position? Pause. But I think LA Knight would probably been a better choice, but I get it. I get the story. I see where it's going. So it makes sense. Another thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, we also got new tag team champions. New tag team champions. AJ Lee in 2025.
AJ
Lee in 2025. Team AJ Lee, AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, are tag team champions. This is AJ Styles' 9th tag team championship, and he won the tag team championship, I want to say almost 10 years later, after he won his 2nd TNA championship at Bound for Glory. So shout out to AJ Styles, but
it's cool. I think
cool.
I like it because he obviously said that next year is going to be his last year. So on his way out, let him get some belts. So at least kind of maximize, his name. Pretty much, be similarize it with with championship. I mean, he's a champion, and why not? That might be a tag team or some Bandito and Brody type of shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna get some bangers.
Bangers after bangers after bangers after bangers. Now we definitely gonna get those, but I think that for me, it's more so. I'm happy that AJ has a championship, right? The last time AJ was tag team champion, you want to know who that was with?
AJ last tag, was it James Ellsworth?
No, almost.
Wow, that was a thing. Oh shit.
Last time he was tag team champion, bro. Yeah, it's sad, bro.
I was on Raw too, right?
Mm-hmm. Raw tag team champions.
Wow.
That's the last time my man has held gold. No, but it's good. I like it for AJ. I like it for Dragon Lee because he's away from the LWO, which the LWO really hasn't done anybody any good as far as producing champions outside of Ray.
Nah, they didn't do that, but they just pretty much, gave people, some shine for some minute. You know what I mean? Joaquin Wild, a Toro, they had their moments. It's just the booking, but let's see what happens because El Legado might be popping up. You know what I mean?
El Legado del Fantasma. Rumor is that he's gonna be popping up on Monday Night Raw. That's the rumor. Once again, take all these rumors with a grain of salt. You don't want to be like Dave Meltzer out there claiming that ESPN is losing all this money, and then you have somebody come out and say, "I don't know what the fuck you talking about. We eating good over here."
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, man. So we pretty much cover everything.
Almost. There is something else that we forgot to talk about, and it's the brackets, man. AEW revealed the brackets for the Women's Tag Team Championship, which is going to be going down at their next next pay-per-view. The crowning of the champion, that is. So, yeah, we got some names inside there. You want to read off some of those real quick?
Well, we got Bane and Penelope Ford going against Ty Conti and Anna Jay.
Mm-hmm. What else we got?
Oh, we got the Sisters of Sin. You know, Blue Sky and Mrs. Hart with we got Aminata, Queen Aminata and Haider. And this one is kind of like, whoa, I didn't see that coming.
What was that?
Monet and Athena. I think that's my pick to take it all the way.
I don't know. That's your pick.
Yes, sir.
Dallas. Who do you have winning the AEW Women's Championship?
I think give me Monet and Athena. Always bet on black.
Wesley Snipes, Passenger 57. I like Aminata and Hater. Something new. I think Queen Aminata is definitely one that should have definitely had a title run at some point. TBS, ROH, any one of those titles. She could have been interim champion by now. Hell. Who knows?
That would be great. So that start next week.
Yep, starts next week.
Next week, man.
I can't wait, bro. Like,
it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, that's gonna be real fire when you think about it, because not only do they have the tag team titles coming, but they're building their tag team division, and I think here's my thought. I think the AEW is going to execute the tag team division for the women better than WWE.
I mean, anything could be better than whatever WWE did. So let's keep the hype hopes alive.
Keep hope alive. Also, before we get out,
you heard about the Patron real quick before I forget?
No, go ahead, talk.
You know that I guess he's doing like a reality show out in somewhere in Latin America. Man, and he just put this guy on blast. I mean, I guess they're cool. Remember Ricardo Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He pretty much just told the story about how his brother left with his wife.
His brother did what?
Yeah, man. They hit him dirty. And that's why he was drinking and got all fucked up. But if you go back, the early matches in Florida Championship Wrestling with Roman Reigns was against Ricardo Rodriguez. Yeah. And like he said, it was money, but he just didn't have the look, you know. But it was wild because it's like me telling the story that I know about you, but we cool. But in the way, by him saying that, it put Ricardo Rodriguez in a different light because now people want to know more about him. He got a school in Laredo, you know, somebody that I think should be a good interview, you know, to look in. Because, man, my minute's on a roll, bro. I wasn't there. I don't know where you were going, JT, but Dallas, how did that came about, bro? You had Killer Cross pop up, and that hoodie. You need to take that hoodie up. You need to show that face, brother. Like you, yeah,
bro.
Man, let me know how that happened, bro.
All right, so Cross follows me on Twitter. I think he follows March with Mike's on Twitter too. So
yeah, I think he started following like. Thing was you, then us, or us then you. But anywho, tell the story.
Yeah, no. Sorry about that. So yeah, he followed me, and we had been like tweeting back and forth, and he had put out a tweet that said, "Yo, I'm gonna be in Detroit for the show," and I said, "Yo, can I come out and interview you? Because I potentially am gonna be at the show. I'm 3 hours away." He was like, "Absolutely." So then I reached out to my people, and then I was like, "Oh, my cameraman's not gonna be there. Sorry for that, blah 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 blah." So then when we were doing the documentary, when he did the documentary, I was in the comments and I kept donating money to support his cause. JT did the same thing. I saw Mimi pull up, a few other people from CCN, and every time that someone donated, Cross, Scarlett, and Shotzi would interact with that person. So I kept donating to keep interacting. And I was like, yo, can we interview you on some of our shows? Like, could we, and he was like, we'll make it happen. So I said at the end of the show, I'm going to post a recap. I'm going to go live and recap the documentary. And he retweeted that and he liked it. He's like, I can't wait to see it. So I'm thinking, okay, he'll watch that at a later time. I go live, and as I go live, something in me said, yo, DM Cross and tell him that, you're going live, and send him the link to the show just in case. Pull up from half court. You may not make it, but do it anyway. So I did that, and then I personally said, hey, check your DM. So then as I'm wrapping up the show, I hear that sound that someone's came into the show. And I look because I think I'm going to have to clip that part because I was talking about him filming and then I just froze. And I looked to the side and I knew that was him. I seen his face in the background and he's like moving his phone around. And I'm like, oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. So
I saw your face.
Yeah, dog. And I was like, yo, man, I don't know what to do in this situation because he's here, but my people ain't here. So I feel like I was, I feel like I was hogging up the spotlight and not putting all my people on. So what I decided to do was when I brought him on, I introduced him to everybody so that he knew who everybody in CCN was. I mentioned Marks with Mikes because that was the main thing that I wanted to mention too. I'm like, yo, another podcast that I'm on that you're already familiar with, Marks with Mikes. He was like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, we'd like to have you on that show too. And Scarlett nodded her head after the show. Yeah. After the show, he was like, listen, I ain't gonna say what he said, but he was basically like, listen, I like what you're doing. I'm gonna let you know in a couple of weeks, but I'm gonna free up my schedule. So we gonna see what's gonna happen.
Well, God works in
mysterious ways, bro.
And if you have not seen Getting Worked on YouTube, go watch it. Cinema is an understatement. That is pure art. The way that it was shot. You got to see people like Casey Navarro on there. Shout out to Casey. You got to see people like Derby on there. Got to see my man, my new favorite tag team, The Righteous.
Calvin Tankman. Shout out to Calvin
Tankman. Man.
Holiday. Shit, yo. And another thing that I wanted to point out real quick was if you think about it, every time that we tweet to him, he responds to it. Yeah, we put up clips, he responds to it. Cheech, if you were to put up a talking point about Cross right now and tag him, he's going to throw it on his story. He's not one of those people that tries to big league you.
No, he's real dude.
He a real dude. And the crazy part is that when Scarlett came on there, I was like, oh, this is official now. It was official when Cross got there, but I'm like, this is official. And I'm like, yo, if you come to Ohio, we're going to take you out to eat. And he was like, nah, we taking you out to eat. So I don't know what it caused him to say that, but he's been a very personable person. And I'm just like, yo, if you ever come up here, there's a whole bunch of us, we got you. So Cross, if you ever come up here to Ohio, the three of us got you. Because we all got
Ohio.
We got you. We definitely got you.
I'm cool. I'm cool with it, Dylan. Just don't let him take you shopping like Diddy tried to do the 50 Cent. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take you get some clothes. No, what? No.
Come on, bro.
But I gotta say that, I got the message when I woke up in the morning. And I saw that it was gotta clear my eyes. So it's is that guy? And the beautiful thing about it is somebody that's still current. It's somebody that's still in the news, you know, and regarding might have slowed down, but if you know, you know. He just went viral just a few days before by throwing somebody in that show in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
It just like a slogan that we've been saying for years. We love to see it, and then
You know that moment would have never happened had I not met you.
yeah. I mean, we go that Kevin Bacon's. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
it
It's
happens, but
23
like
degrees of separation.
yes,
Like
yes, yes.
I keep saying it would have this would have never happened had I not met you. Did you see
No,
how
but
it just it all lines
no.
up?
You gotta keep putting all that on that. The only thing I could say is, bro, that fucking smile. Put that hoodie down. Let the world see you, cause you have arrived, my brother. You guys, whatever you got.
We have
You,
arrived. We
JT, whatever y'all guys doing, keep doing it. Y'all cooking. You know what I mean? We got that. We got EC3, NWA, so many shit coming down the
Bro,
pipeline.
don't even talk about it, man. Listen, EC3 interview dropping, PB Smooth, Pretty Boy Smooth, that is, aka
So that
J. Paul.
pastor, bro, you should have
Pastor
just
CeeLo?
a show with him.
Yeah.
Because
That's in the
man, y'all
works.
ate. Y'all ate.
Bro, Pastor CeeLo's in the works. Pretty Boy Smooth, aka J. Paul, if you've been following the story, aka J. Paul, that's what we're gonna call him. Because somebody is using his likeness to date people online.
Oh, you
So
wow.
shout out to Ruthless Lala for
shout out to Lala for that. But hey, listen, big up to J. Paul. But yes, we got interviews dropping, man. We have EC3 dropping. When I say dropping, I'm probably saying like as soon as this weekend, bro.
Bro,
Like,
don't blink. Don't
blink.
blink.
Don't blink. The EC3 interview is dropping. Pretty Boy Smooth interview is dropping. Pastor CeeLo interview is dropping. We got a exclusive interview dropping for Coach Class Network with the Brain Busters podcast that is dropping. We also have trivia this weekend.
I'd like to do it Friday night or early Saturday just because I got to be out at like 4 to 6 after 4. We'll work that out. Wanted to also point out on the Humble Roses podcast, salute to my ladies, Angel and Nessa. What was about to happen is a week before Thanksgiving.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
Oh, man, the week before Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to book this interview very, very soon, but the schedule has been clear. We got Melina Perez coming through to the Humble Roses podcast. We got Melina Perez coming through to the Humble Roses podcast. Two-time Divas champion, 3-time WWE Women's champion. Like, she's Angel. That's who she grew up idolizing, and that's who she wanted. So I decided to surprise.
Is she gonna do the split? I mean, you can't have Melina on the show if she ain't gonna do the split.
4 letters, 1 word.
Man, that's amazing, bro. And they just keep coming, you know what I mean? From, the Attitude Era, any era, bro, whatever is in tune, just stay tuned because you might see them on any of the shows in the network, guy.
And expect to see Cross and Scarlett on the Marks with Mike's podcast too, because we gotta have them there. You know about the show, you gotta be here. You gotta come talk to us. You gotta come talk to us because we got some things we gotta ask. We gotta ask, and that's the most important thing.
What they said, you miss all the shots that you don't take.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, Ray Allen, keep shooting, my nigga. We're gonna keep feeding you, keep shooting.
He ain't lying. That's right.
The allegations, I'm not beating the allegations anymore.
Hey, this is Sugarcast night, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to put that out there. With that being said, man, here's what I'm going to propose. I'm in a giving mood. So let's say this. Let's say next show, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Killer Cross's novel. That's right. So I am going to be doing that. Make sure you tune in next week. One lucky winner will receive Life is Fighting by Killer Cross.
Excellent choice.
Tune in next week. We're going to be giving that away. How about that?
I need to get that book my damn self. I got the shirts. I need the book.
All right. But with that being said, did we touch? Like,
no, we didn't touch. Nothing. Hey, yo,
that was crazy. What do you mean? Did we touch? Did we knock down every topic? I wasn't here, so I was extremely late. Apologize for that.
No, it's not right, man.
Hey,
as we know, the Tolman has arrived
on a devil's night out. So prepare to enter the Dream Reaper and turn your nightmares into dreams. When dreams become reality, life becomes challenging for all the formalities just to battle me, and that can turn anything that you love into a fatality.
Get over here.
Wait, did Cheech put that gong there?
He did put the gong up there, bro. Like, I'm like, really, the gong? But I was like, all right, I like it. I like the gong. The gong, man. I like the gong, man. Nah, I like it, bro. I like it. But with that being said, I think it's about that time, man. What y'all think?
Oh man, yeah, wrap it up.
It's real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
It's time to wrap it up. Nah, man, I still gotta bring everything over from the other place. With that being said, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, listening, all that good stuff, man. Listen, too much negativity can have you unbalanced mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Spread more positive vibes. Takes very little to build someone up than it does to tear them down. Think about the logic in that message, okay? And with that being said, y'all be safe. Love on one another. And don't be a hater.
Oh, my.
Okay? That don't look good on you at all. But with that being said, y'all be easy. Y'all be breezy. Stay on the lookout. And listen, follow everybody on Culture Class Network, Sports for You Wrestling, Main Event Mamas, Acknowledge the Dynasty, Mimi, Tasty Talks, Meanie Mormon Show. You got to throw that out there. Two Fly Wrestling, Get Your Podcast, Humble Roses, and Marks and Mikes. That's just a few of us that I named off the top. Can't forget about Society and Pop Culture 101, JB versus the World.
Soldiers, bro.
But make sure you follow our good brothers, Powerbomb Jesu, and everyone that we rocking with, Circle the Blake.
Yeah.
But we love y'all, man. We'll catch y'all next episode, man. Peace out.